So class, you're welcome back. I've actually added all of these tags in order to save time. So this is it. These are the declarative tags that we have all been using. I gave it a title, table with header and footer. So I've closed the heading and I've opened the body. Next, I need to open the table. And I want this table to have a border. So I'll include table border. That's the attributes, and I will add the value that I want. So we're going to give it a value that is 1 in quotation marks. That's our table border. So at this point, we can give the table a caption. So the caption for this table, remember what we were given? Mary's examination grades. So that's the caption for the table, and that is what we will use. So the caption is Mary's examination grades. So we close the caption. So at this point, we can start with the table head, T head. Remember that it has to be closed. So we need to have our table foot. I've told you that the foot comes before the table body. So we also need to close this. Then lastly, we have the table body, and it has to be closed. So these are the normal closing for our table. Since we have this, we can now proceed. So in the table head, looking at what we were given, the table head has a row, and that row contains 2 data. So we need to have table row and then 2 table data, just the way we did in our previous work with table. So this is it. In the header part, you need to have table row. You need to open this tag called table row. Remember, it has to be closed. And in that table row, we need to have table data, TD, which has to be closed. And then we need another table data, which has to be closed also. So we can just go ahead and put the value. This was subject, and this one, score. So we are done with that. The next thing to do is our table foots. So it's the same thing with the table header. We have the table row, and we need to close the table row. The table row has 2 table data, so we quickly put that, and they need to be closed. So I just want to copy this. I'll be pasting it. So the value for the footer, we had total, and then we had a number 463. 463. So we are done with this. We'll be working with the body. Now in the body, you see we have 5 rows, and each row has 2 table data. So we will have to open 5 table rows, then we move into the table data. Don't worry, this is going to be fun. Just follow the steps one after the other. So this is the body side. I'm going to have table row. I'll close it. So this is just one table. One row rather. This is just one row. So I want to copy and paste 4 more times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have 5 table rows, and each has 2 table data. So I'm going to put table data. I'll close the table data. Very simple procedure. So I'll just copy and paste in order to save time. So let me copy the 2. So this is it. For this row, I'll paste it. For the next row, I'm still going to paste. For this other row, I'm going to paste. So I think I have 5 now. Okay, lastly for this row, I'm going to paste it. So we can just input the values. I don't want to look at the record anymore. So I'll just give this maths and I'll give it a value. Let's say 16. And then I'll give this English. I'll give it 40. So this table row, this data will be biology and maybe 35. This other table row will be ICT and maybe 20. And this particular table row will be chemistry and maybe 30. So the next thing for us to do now is to save this particular work. And remember that we save with an extension called .html. So let's save this as my table2.html. So I've saved it, my table2.html. So I need to display it on the browser to see what we've done. So this is the folder I've been using. So my table2.html. So this is it, Mary's examination grades, and we have the subject and the score, and we've seen the border around the table. So this is very simple. All you need to do is remember to always open and close your tags. You first of all start with the header, the footer, and then the body. You put the number of rows and then the data. So thank you and bye.